We're here talking about fidget spinners and retaining systems today. I have a fairly unique retaining system that I am personally quite obsessed with, and there was a big conversation over on Facebook about why I use this and why I don't do press fits on my fidget spinners. So let's go down to the bench for a minute here. I'll take it apart, show you how it works, and then I'll talk about the reasons why I don't use press fits most of the time. So here I've got a thing in copper. These are available, by the way. So let's take it apart. We'll have a look at it. So here is the retainer. You want to change your bearing, you take the tool that's included with it, shove it in there, spin, and bearing comes right out. There's your retainer. So that is how you change it. So this fit here, that this bearing goes into the spinner. So fit is basically the clearance between the bearing and the body of the spinner. This fit is exactly the same fit that I would use if I was doing a glue fit, which is what most press fit spinners are. They're glue fits. So it's very slight. The hole is slightly bigger than the bearing, and you slide that in there with glue, let the glue set, and away you go. That is easy and cheap to make, and it's fine. I've used press fits. This was a Divide, and then this was the Axis Micro Nano, which there are not very many of these out there. This one uses a tiny little bearing there. Not many of these. They were a real pain to make. I did not enjoy it at all. Anyways, that is a bit of history here. Anyways, beside the point. So, I do this. So this is exactly the same fit as this would be. And then once you put your retainer in, so it's there. Once you put your retainer in and tighten it, easier with the tool, just like that. At this point, this bearing is solidly connected to the frame and will give you the same feel as a press fit. So now we're back to why do I like this system so much. It's more work. It's actually quite a bit more work than a press fit. So you would think that that would make it easier to do press fits. I use this in particular because I know that it's a better system, and it also helps with my machining because I use this thread as the main way of holding these into my mill for machining the second side and getting it perfect every single time. So not many people know this, but I do not balance spinners. Never have, never will. They do not need balancing if they're machined properly. And this thread is what gives me the best chance, I guess you could say that. Because the odd one comes out unbalanced, and that one goes in the garbage. So this thread gives me the absolute best chance of getting a perfect spinner every single time. And we get them 99% of the time. They're perfect. And it's because of that thread, because it holds this whole thing into the fixture and holds it down tight. The other systems will usually pinch it from the side, which is fine. I use that system all the time. I've used it on spinners. It works, but it's not as 100% reliable as pulling it down from the bottom. So that is the main reason that I do it, is the manufacturing, the ability to hold it down gives me the absolute minimum amount of scrap and waste as possible. And it's better if you like to change bearings out. This takes seconds to change your bearing, and away you go. And that is it. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will be back with more videos soon. So have a great rest of your week, everybody. And I will be back soon, like I said.